So you can like use avatars and stuff like that, and you can like chat and yeah, you can like chat. And then like it was like some person that was like bothering me. Well, because you don't really know them, they're like bothering me. They're like swearing at me.
You talk to each other, you do stuff together in the game, and you basically just help each other out. That's what it is.
Because I have like 700 MySpace friends and I don't know 700 people, so like.
The internet is everyone in the world, so that story can get twisted a million ways.
It's the internet, you know? It's like the birthplace of rudeness.
Digital life is becoming more and more interactive. This connected culture is both vibrant and creative. Yet adults worry that the anonymity of the digital world can lead kids to say and do things online that they wouldn't in person.
But I've seen my friends post stuff and then it get totally blown out of proportion. Like, that's what the internet does. It's a tiny computer that has the world in it. I lived in Prunedale, California. It's between Monterey and Santa Cruz. I went to elementary school with the same people, I went to middle school with the same people, and then we moved to Maui. Like, it happened really fast. When I first got there, it was like everybody had something to say about the girl from California, you know? One time, me and this girl got into like a disagreement because her friend saw me comment her boyfriend, who's also my cousin, and then she thought something was going on, so she got mad. And then her friend started like harassing me on MySpace, and it's really like, it's idiotic and stupid. But basically what they did was they would post bulletins, and people would tell me, oh, check this bulletin, blah, blah, blah. And so you go look, and then you're like all hurt. I was mad. I was so mad just that like somebody would stoop that low and not actually call me out to my face. Because for me, if somebody says something like that, that can be interpreted to be different people, I can't really respond. Because then if I respond, and then she can just say, I wasn't even talking about you, stop being so self-centered. MySpace becomes like a portal for people to talk behind your back in your face. But then at school, she'd see me and she'd be nice. It's like, okay, I don't understand, you're this one person on MySpace and then you're another person in person. I've had that awkward moment where you walk into a room and everyone's talking about you. Eventually, after a while, I just kind of called her on it. I was like, what is your problem? What I did was I replied to her bulletin, because like, you post a bulletin and at the bottom there's a reply button. Like, well, thank you to all my friends who've been good friends, and who don't post this kind of stuff about me, and who don't do this and don't do this. She explained, oh, well, you're messing around with so-and-so's boyfriend, and I'm like, that's my cousin. It didn't really come to a definite end. She called me out, and then didn't show up. So that was the end of that. It's all about how you take MySpace. Some people take it too seriously. I try not to, because it's not real. It helped me stay connected to my friends at home. Like when I moved, that was the hardest thing for me, because like I felt like, oh my God, I finally like figured out this whole school thing and the whole friends thing, and then off I go to go figure out something new. And if I didn't have my friends then, I probably wouldn't have made it. Like I was miserable. So like knowing that I had friends who actually cared and weren't just there to, make fun of me and stuff, it was nice. Like people can use it to connect with people from far away, but they can also connect with people in a bad way. Like just like anything, there's a good and a bad.
The anonymity of the internet can provide a kid a dose of digital courage, but it can also prevent them from feeling empathy and compassion. So here's some key advice for parents and teachers as you guide kids through this 24/7 connected culture. Ask kids to show you the online communities in which they participate. Which social networks, virtual worlds, online forums, gaming communities do they take part in? What do they do in them? Who are their friends? Teach them that the golden rule applies online as well as offline. Encourage them to be kind and respectful and to treat others as they would like to be treated. Talk to your kids about what to do if they're harassed or bullied. What they shouldn't do is delete messages, respond, or retaliate. And what they should do is block bullies immediately and tell an adult or a friend that they trust. If your kid is doing the bullying, establish firm consequences and stick to them. Even a comment that's meant to be funny about a teacher, a friend, or a relative can be hurtful. Tell kids that they can create positive online communities. This is their world, and the way they welcome new members, treat each other, and stand up for what's right can create better online communities and a better world.
For more information about digital citizenship, go to commonsensemedia.org.